Mai's sacrifice made Maki stronger. How? Maki's transformation wasn't about training harder or unlocking hidden potential. It was a direct result of Mai Zenin's final choice. In this video, I'll explain how Mai's sacrifice removed the last chain holding Maki back, why the Zenin twins were never meant to coexist, and how one death completed Maki's heavenly restriction, turning her into the strongest version of herself. So, let's begin. First, let's talk about what actually happened. Before we ask why Mai had to die, we need to understand how everything went down. After discussing plans with Itadori and others, Maki returns to the Zenin clan estate simply to retrieve cursed tools, weapons that'll help her in the culling game. But the moment she arrives, she finds Mai gravely injured. Mai had been attacked by their own father, a man who believed both of his daughters were failures. In his eyes, they were useless, disgraces to the Zenin name. And people like that, he believed, were better off dead. Maki confronts him and fights back, but she's badly wounded. The fight ends with both sisters critically injured. That's when their father does something unforgivable. He throws both Maki and Mai into a vault filled with cursed spirits, leaving them there to be devoured. As the curses close in and death becomes inevitable, Mai makes a decision. Using her curse technique, she creates a sword, pouring every last bit of her cursed energy into it, a creation far beyond her limits. That act kills her, but in doing so, it changes Maki completely. Before dying, Mai leaves Maki with one final message: destroy everything. And Maki listens. She escapes the vault, kills her father, and then proceeds to annihilate the entire Zenin clan by herself. Now, this raises some big questions. Why did Mai have to die? Wasn't there any other way? How did her death make Maki stronger? And what exactly is that sword? Don't worry, I'll explain everything. To understand this, we need to talk about heavenly restriction and twins. Maki was born with the same heavenly restriction as toji fushiguro, a condition that grants superhuman physical abilities in exchange for cursed energy. In theory, Maki should have had zero cursed energy, just like toji, but there was a problem. In the jujutsu world, twins are considered a single being. That means even though Maki herself had almost no cursed energy, Mai's cursed energy was treated as Maki's own. Because they were twins, they were incomplete without each other. As long as Mai lived, Maki could never truly reach the full potential of her heavenly restriction. Mai was unknowingly holding her back. On the other hand, Mai's curse technique allows her to create objects from cursed energy, but it's extremely inefficient. That's why under normal circumstances, she could only create one bullet per day. But in the vault, badly injured, exhausted, and facing death, Mai pushed her technique beyond its limits. She didn't just create a bullet, she created an entire cursed sword, using every last fragment of her cursed energy. That act drained her completely and killed her. But here's the key point. When Mai died, all cursed energy that was considered part of Maki disappeared from the world. Maki was finally left with absolute zero cursed energy, and that's when her heavenly restriction activated at full power. At that moment, Maki became Toji's equal. Her physical strength, speed, senses, and durability skyrocketed to their absolute peak, allowing her to overpower and kill her father with ease. And then, she kept going. So what about the sword? The weapon Mai created is called the Split Soul Katana, and this blade is terrifyingly powerful, not because of raw cursed energy, but because of what it cuts. Unlike normal cursed tools, the Split Soul Katana does not cut the body, it cuts the soul. This sword ignores physical durability, cursed energy reinforcement, and even techniques that harden the body. As long as the wielder can perceive the soul of their opponent, the blade will slice directly through it, no matter how tough they are. That's why it's such a perfect weapon for Maki. After Mai's death, Maki gained heightened senses on the level of toji fushiguro, which means in Maki's hands, the Split Soul Katana becomes a guaranteed killing weapon. If it hits, it kills. And there's another layer to this. Because the split soul katana was created using all of Mai's cursed energy, it exists independently of Maki's power. Maki doesn't need cursed energy to wield it, amplify it, or activate it. The blade doesn't rely on the user, it simply does what it was created to do. This makes it one of the few weapons in the jujutsu world that perfectly complements someone with zero cursed energy. That's why the Zenin clan never stood a chance. Against overwhelming physical power and the blade that ignores all defenses, their techniques meant nothing. Their status meant nothing. Their bloodline meant nothing. Mai didn't just give Maki strength, she gave her the perfect weapon to erase everything that hurt them. And that's what makes this moment so heartbreaking. Mai spent most of her life being cold, bitter, and cruel toward Maki. She resented her, blamed her, pushed her away. But when both of them were on the verge of death, Mai didn't hesitate. She chose her sister. She chose to die so Maki could live and be free. Strength in Jujutsu Kaisen often comes from suffering, but Maki's strength came from love, twisted into sacrifice. If you want a full breakdown of everything that leads up to this moment, I've already covered both the Itadori extermination arc and the perfect preparation arc in under 15 minutes. Basically everything up to episodes 6 through 7. Check that out next.